Hey, how you doing? It's Kwa here. In this video, I just want to give a quick review on a book called Sell Like Crazy by Sabri Suby. So check it out. Okay, so first of all, I came across this book online. So I saw an advertisement by Sabri Suby, and he is promoting a book called Sell Like Crazy: How to Get as Many Clients and Customers and Sales as You Can Possibly Handle. So what got my attention of this book was I like the red, I like the white colors and black colors as well. It's a very Scorpio type of color. It looks like a really nice book, and it uses a bit of direct response marketing principles. It's got the headline, it's got the subtitle, and it's just plain color. There's nothing fancy about it. I think Grant Cardone's got a book very similar to this one called Sell to Be Sold, red, white, and black, and huge headlines, grabs your attention, and it's really powerful direct response marketing, which gives you a clue on the effectiveness of direct response marketing when you're selling. A bit of background on the book, so I'm just going to go into the index. So let's have a look at the index. So the index is there's quite a few things that Sabri talks about. First of all, he talks about understanding and identifying the dream buyer. So what he talks about in this chapter is a lot of people tend to, when they launch marketing campaigns, they don't think about the buyer. They don't know anything about the buyer. They just launch and they just say, we're the best company in the world. We do this, we do this, we do this. And they are hoping to get a sale just directly by reading that type of content. And if you look around, a lot of advertisements are doing the exact same thing. They all say that they're the best at XYZ. They're the best. It's all about them. But when you identify your dream buyer is someone that you're really targeting, that you're trying to match your message with. So let me give you an example. So when you're trying to find your dream buyer has to be very specific. So it could be this person is in his 50s, this person has a business, he has over 100 employees, he's earning 10 million a year, and you got to be really specific, even down to the point where you got to know where this person goes to after work. So for example, he might wake up in his big house, go brush his teeth, and then he puts on his suit and then he goes to work. But on the way to work, he listens to a podcast. Okay, what podcast is he listening to? What's the pains and frustrations that he's going through on the way to work? When he's going to work, what does he do? He checks his email, he goes to a few appointments, a few meetings, and there's all these other things. So you want to try and identify the exact day, or try and figure out what is a typical day that your dream buyer is having on that particular day, and therefore you can really identify what's the pain and frustrations behind this dream buyer. So you might be thinking, okay, this person probably goes home and goes to sleep but worries about the growth of his business or her business because of lacking sales. That could be a pain and frustration, and therefore you might want to target that type of message towards that person, because this person is going through a lot of pain, is not making a lot of sales, so therefore is going through pain. So you really want to craft your message like that. So therefore the next phase is creating a perfect bait for your dream buyer. So once you figure out your dream buyer, find out what the pains and frustrations are, the next thing what you want to do is you want to be able to you want to create an advertisement that matches exactly what they're after. So it's really, you really want to enter their mind. You really want to create a conversation, and it's like when you're reading an advertisement, when you're reading a long sales page, it's like this person understands everything about you. You have to become obsessed with your target market. You got to be obsessed with your buyer, because as soon as you can unlock the pains, frustrations, you can really craft a message that's really hones down to exactly what they're looking for. The next step is to capture leads and get contact details. So he talks about the existing web pages that is existing on the internet at the moment, where it's this typical website. It's got the name, company, contact us, details about us, just a typical website you see, right? What Sabri talks about is all about capturing leads, such as using an opt-in form. So what you can do is you create an opt-in forms. As you're probably aware, you create landing pages, and you can offer a like a free ebook or free course or free 60-minute appointment, whatever it is, something for free, in exchange for the first name, email, and so forth. Once you've got that, you build a list of leads, and therefore you can get on the phone and you can call them up. So obviously you're not going to close all those leads 100%. No, you can't do that, because I know what it's like. When I've got a list of leads, even though they're warm, if I call all of them, my conversion rate's pretty good, but I cannot close all of them. And that's the thing, like, you really want to be focusing on building a list of leads and collecting all the contact details. And then he goes on about the Godfather strategy. I won't go through everything because there's quite a lot of things, but and another thing he talks about is traffic as well. There was a really good quote that Sabri said about this, is that you got to get traffic, got to get traffic, got to get traffic. But what Sabri said was that traffic is already there. All you have to do is pay for the traffic, and you can get traffic anytime you want. So it's not like traffic doesn't exist and then it exists and then doesn't exist. Traffic always exists. So therefore, you got to create these marketing campaigns, and you got to pay for money for them to generate the traffic. You can generate traffic right now. So for example, if I go on Facebook and try and advertise, if I spend $500, I might get about 200 visitors to that webpage straight away. And that's it, you're buying traffic. You can get traffic anytime you want. As soon as my budget runs out, I get no traffic. So don't think that traffic is just something that appears and doesn't appear. You can get traffic anytime you want. So really you should be focusing on selling. You should be focusing on trying to get leads from these traffic sources. So the point is to look at traffic the way it is traffic. And then he goes on about the magic lantern technique, sales conversion, automate, and multiply. So there's a lot of good content in this book. I actually quite like it. There's a lot of valuable content. I can see that he's delivering a lot of really good value in here. I think he's based in Sydney, so he's been doing a lot of research. He's read a lot of books on selling, and he's also been in the trenches of selling. So he is the founder of King Kong, which is a digital marketing agency based in Sydney, I believe, and I think the company's made about 10 million based on pure sales techniques. So I was watching a few of his videos, and he's got the right idea behind selling. He knows about the follow-up techniques. He knows about the direct response marketing, capturing leads, all that type of stuff. So I can see that he's gone really deep with this, and he's really passionate in selling. So I like meeting salespeople. I like seeing what they're doing, and I love sales. So it's a really cool thing. If you check out his book, Sell Like Crazy by Sabri Suby. Sorry, I got the name wrong. But yeah, check out the book. It's really good. It's not like, I don't think it's some sort of crappy lead generation book that he's trying to do. Like, I was reading through it, read the whole book. He goes into a lot of detail there. So if you see the book, go check it out. I highly recommend it. Yeah, it's a really good book. Highly recommend it. And I'll see you guys next one. Thanks.